Hey guys, it's Maggie. I'm going to do a review for Zombieland, which I actually saw like over a week ago, and I've just been really busy lately and haven't had time to put up a review, so I'm doing it right now. Anyway, this movie stars Jesse Eisenberg and Woody Harrelson, Abigail Breslin. And let me give you like a little bit of the premise. It's about a world where a virus has spread and attacked a bunch of humans, and the humans have all become zombies. And the movie is about our protagonist, Jesse Eisenberg, who is this kind of nerdy misfit in the world. And he has figured out all the tricks of the trade, and he knows how to avoid zombies and keep from being attacked by them. He's learned, how to survive, basically. And so this is about him and kind of going on his journey, trying to look for intelligent life out there. And so he encounters several characters, two sisters, and this kind of redneck guy played by Woody Harrelson, and they basically, this is about them basically just surviving. We're so used to our protagonists in the zombie movies, screaming and running from zombies. These guys, they're running from zombies, but at the same time, they can hold their own against them. They figured out how to kind of, beat them at their own game and be able to survive. So that's basically what the movie's about. This movie was number one at the box office last weekend, and for good reason, because this movie is awesome. Like, really, it's a celebration of the nerds. It's a celebration of geekdom. And if you have been watching my reviews regularly, then you must know that I am like one of the biggest nerds. And so this is perfect for me. If you are a zombie fan, which I am, and you love zombies and you're just a real nerd, then this movie is like perfect for you. This is a nerd's dream. Basically it's very different. It is a zombie movie, and it's similar, of course, to movies like Night of the Living Dead, and more contemporary movies like 28 Days Later or Wreck. And it's basically taking all of the the stereotypes of all the zombie movies, and it's basically pastiching them and like being inspired by it and creating a parody. And that's what this movie does. There's a lot of tongue-in-cheek humor here, a lot of, winking to the audience who knows a lot about zombies. And, for instance, Jesse Eisenberg's character, he has been around, this virus for so long, he makes a list of everything you should do to avoid zombies, or, to be able to get rid of them if they start to attack you. And so he's basically talking to the audience saying, rule number one, do this, do that, letting them know basically, this is how you avoid zombies. So it's supposed to be kind of funny and kind of, cheeky humor. And I really appreciate that. And the script is very fresh. There's a lot of spontaneity here. And seriously, it's hilarious. I saw it by myself and I was laughing the entire time. Mainly because of Woody Harrelson. I love him. I think he is one of the most underrated actors around. And I'm a big fan of Cheers. So, I've been watching Cheers forever. It's like one of my favorite sitcoms. And whenever I think of Woody Harrelson, of course, I think of, the nerdy, kind of, well, not nerdy, but, just the innocent, sweet farm boy bartender that he played for so many years. But in this movie, he's a redneck, and he enjoys killing zombies in very brutal ways, and he has this weird obsession with Twinkies. But I was kind of, I didn't know if I could really buy this from Woody Harrelson, but after 5 minutes, I completely forgot about Cheers, because Woody has so much fun with this character. He takes it and does everything over the top, and he's just having a good time, which I kind of, assumed from watching that the filmmakers, everyone involved in the process of making this movie, it seemed that they had a good time. They kind of looked at this movie with a sense of joy and realized that it is very refreshing to see something that's kind of making fun of what we know and love. And, this movie, as, I said, has a very witty, kind of refreshing script. It takes all of these zombie cliches and kind of pastiches them together. Like, it takes a lot of, tone that we're used to. Like, there are attacks in this movie where the camera is really over-exaggerated, very shaky or tilted in, a lot of the mood tricks that we know from cameras and things like that have been used in zombie movies in the past. And they also use a lot, setting to their advantage. Like, I'm not giving anything away when I say this, but towards the end there is a sequence where a sequence where they're fighting off zombies in a carnival. And, you know, there's the carnival music and all the lights and the rides and everything. And all of that is just an exercise in style and in mood. So, I mean, that's kind of cool and enjoyable to see. Where I think this movie suffers a bit is, I mean, I do appreciate, you know, being able to make fun of, you know, things like zombies and, you know, zombie movies and things like that. But at the same time, I felt that the movie, the script at least, lost its cohesion. You know, the first hour of it is just really, really fun, you know, hilarity, basically. But towards the end, it kind of loses it. It starts to get a little stale. It kind of drains out. And as I said before, you know, it takes all of these cliches and mixes them, but there's a lot of spontaneity. Towards the end, it's just kind of a mix of them, but there's nothing really innovative about it. And I wished that the movie kind of continued on the path that it was going. You know, it would have been, I wished I could have seen more of the wit of the screenplay. But that's just, you know, that's very minor kind of nitpicking. I still really enjoyed this movie, and I definitely say see it. This is a perfect movie for you to see, you know, with your friends on a Friday night, Saturday night, whatever, and just, you know, have a ball. I mean, I certainly did. I really had fun. So definitely see this movie. And that's pretty much all I have to say. So if you have any questions, you can put it down there. And yeah, talk to you next time.